Now we're going to transition over into some local weather. Let's take a look at this. Morro Bay, 805 webcams today. You can see plenty of sunshine, a little bit of a breeze. Got some interesting developments here as we go into the weekend and early next week, but it might not be the kind of developments you're expecting, so we'll talk about that in a second. Beyond KSBY, some high clouds in the skies. Casey Coleman, what a beautiful shot this is of the Pismo Pier. Such a great, iconic place to take pictures. I love this picture too. Steve Coons has been sending us photos recently, and look at that blue bill on that duck. Amazing. Love that picture. Really, really unique. And Sheila's view of some skies yesterday, the mid-level cloud cover. We have to watch these clouds because it's associated with some systems out in the Pacific, which will have some impact here. 55 San Luis right now, 54 Santa Maria, 58 in Santa Barbara, and 62 in Paso Robles. You can see the temperatures running very close to where they were this time yesterday. The winds are onshore, but 5 to 15 miles per hour. We have light winds for us on the south coast. It was cool this morning, but you'll note something missing here. Freezing temperatures. Paso Robles was close at 33 and 34 in Santa Ynez. Otherwise, closer to 40 for most of the area. And the daytime highs didn't do badly. 71 in Paso Robles, even though it was one of the cooler spots this morning. At Pismo Beach, just 58 for a daytime high. You can see there's some clouds up to the north here. If we move out a bit, you can see this huge spray of clouds moving into the Pacific Northwest. We have some deep areas of low pressure out in the Pacific, especially one that's going to start spinning up here over the next several days. It's going to put a lot of wind into the Pacific close to the low. Not locally, but the waves do arrive here, and we're looking at 10 to 12 footers through the weekend and early next week. So this is a beach hazard statement. This is something the Weather Service puts out there days before anticipated high surf advisories. So that's something to think about as we get into the weekend, especially if people head down to the ocean. But the hours ahead here, fairly benign. We go from the mid-50s into the middle 40s between now and 11 o'clock in San Luis Obispo. For us in Paso Robles, we go from the 60s down into the 40s. So the air's fairly dry there, sky's clear. We're going to lose temperature quickly there. Evening is pretty nice for us in Santa Barbara if you're getting out and about, just maybe stretching your legs. Temperatures will drop into the 50s, not bad. But the thing to think about on the south coast will be sundowners. Maybe a few breezes tonight, but more so over the next couple of nights. There you can see some fairly significant winds developing as we get into late Friday. What's interesting about Friday into Saturday, we have a weak front pushing through the area, but I don't think it rains. Again, a couple of days where sundowners could be an issue for the south coast, and then for the central coast, winds go offshore early next week to pop the temps. Again, a dying cold front here. The big story all week long is what happens with this storm. It looks more like a miss than a hit. You can see this front drags across the area, but basically dies when it gets here. Why? The air here is just so dry right now. 68 Santa Maria, 71 San Luis, 69 Santa Barbara, and 66 in Paso Robles for your Friday. Overnight lows will drop into the 30s, but not expecting widespread freezing conditions. No advisories for that. The only advisory is that beach hazard statement at the moment. But again, watching those sundowner winds for potential advisories there over the next couple of evenings and early mornings. But other than that, it's basically what we've seen. Temperatures on the cooler side, but when those winds go offshore Sunday, Monday, temperatures pop. Upper 70s and low 80s are possible in San Luis Obispo County and in Santa Barbara County as well. We'll have more on this forecast tonight at 6. We'll see you then. Richard.
All right, Dave, thank you.